Hi, this is Thundy from Booredatwork.com and welcome to our full review of the Galaxy Player 3.6. This is Samsung's latest Galaxy Player on the market. I believe last year it released the Galaxy Player 5.0 and 4.0. What's different with this is that this sports a HVGA 3.6-inch display. You've got, of course, your Android buttons, touch-sensitive buttons at the bottom for your menu, home, and back. You've got a VGA front-facing camera. In the back, you've got a 2-megapixel camera, no flash. Your power button and your volume rocker is on the right-hand side. Of course, you got your 3.5mm jack and your mini USB. I'm sure, like you saw in our hands-on, you can increase your memory from the 8 GB, which it comes with, to 32 via micro SD. So it's powered on. So this has a Touchwiz overlay on there, and this is not Touchwiz 4.0, but it is Touchwiz. You can see you do have your dock icons below, which show you your music player, video player, web, and as well as your app tray. And of course, in your app tray here, you can edit out your icons whichever way you want. Now, a couple of apps that it comes with. Of course, the Samsung Galaxy App Store, social hubs. You also have Quick Office, Key Users, Angry Birds, the original, not Angry Birds Space, Smart View, navigation. Google Nav won't work because you do need a cellular connection, but you can download apps in the marketplace like TeleNav that should work with the GPS of the system. You also can download, this runs Android 2.3.6, so, latest applications, like I said, like Angry Birds, Instagram, of course, you can run that. You do have, this is also comes pre-installed Text Plus, which allows you to text on this, so you can actually use it to text to your friends and things like that, which is pretty cool. Now, it's powered by a 1 GHz processor, so it's actually pretty smooth and pretty fast to navigate through, and you don't notice a lot of hiccups on the device here. Let me show you the version of Android here. Go about device, and you can see Android 2.3.6 Gingerbread here. Like I said, it's pretty snappy, works pretty well, functions well, so no complaints. You do have an FM radio app. Of course, you do need your headphones plugged in to actually utilize that properly. So let's take a look at the music player as well as the video player. Now, this is the music player here. You can see loading up your music or videos is just drag and drop feature into the into your Galaxy Player 3.6, but you can sort, all playlists if you have playlists, which I didn't create any. Albums, so all my albums here. You can see you have some Queen, some Muse, some Biggie, Roy Scott, and you can also go by artist here also. So you do have varying ways. So for instance, if I were to play some Queen, and I can go magic. The speakers are below here, and that's max volume. Just skip. You can see the speakers give you some good volume fidelity. You can also move that a little bit in for you. You can also, it also has a Sound Alive, so that allows you to actually go through some preset equalizer settings. So you have your auto, your normal. Actually, let me do this here. I can actually play this. So you can see it changes as you go through. You also have volume controls in your menu, and you also have volume controls actually in your lock screen. So sorry, actually, if I press play again, I lock that. So you do have those controls. You have those playback controls there. So the music player works. It's good. It handles well, similar to what you have with the 4.0. So there's no complaints there about it. On to the video player. The video player, on the other hand, it plays a numerous amount of codecs. And you can see there's a movie there. I have Vampire Hunter D, which I'm just going to play. And it should resume from my last spot where I was. And granted, what you have here with this is that the display itself is the only thing that limits you from fully enjoying what you have playing. But it still does a fairly decent job, even though this is a HVGA display. It still does a decent job in watching movies. Like, you can scroll through with ease and jump back and forth. You can see that. I can just continue jumping in, jumping back, and there's no delay in what I'm looking at. I can also adjust my brightness here, so I can max that out. Just give me, better screen resolution. So I can drop that, so on and so forth. So you do have those across here because you have your volume controls and so on and so forth. So it works well, and the video playback works pretty well and handles video as well. Of course, you can download other video players if you like off the market space. Now, what do I think of this? It's 3.6 inches, so it's technically is not a direct competitor with the iPod Touch. The 4.0, I think, hits our mark. This is probably like the, smaller, younger brother, if you will. And the other thing about it too is it costs $129. I really like the Galaxy Tab 3.6, but a couple of features there kind of throw me off, especially with the display, with the HVGA display, so it doesn't allow you to actually enjoy HD content. So you can throw a HD movie on here, but you actually can't watch it in HD because the screen is not that great. And also, it's got a 2-megapixel camera in the rear, and that also takes decent pictures, nothing fantastic. And if we go into the camera here, and we look at some photos that we have in the camera, and you guys will see more of the photos. You can see the picture's okay. It's decent for 2 megapixels, nothing fantastic. But that just shows you that there's really not much you can do when it comes to viewing on the screen and using the photo. So if this was priced under $100, I say it's a solid buy under $100. It's $129 now, so I suggest if you're looking for one, if you can pick it up for under $100, it's a great buy. If not, it's still okay. It's not a bad device. It's a good device, but I just think its price range should be around $100. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about the Galaxy Tab 3.6, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages, all listed below, and also follow us on Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. As also subscribe to Board Fam and follow her on Twitter. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.